So Ronan Dunne gets the Red Bull helmet. Now I feel like he's been sponsoring Red Bull with how many he drinks the last few years, and he's someone that it can't be good for your heart. He drinks like I think at one day he was drinking like 7 before he raced a World Cup, and he is You definitely know that when he's got that can that it's actually got Red Bull in it. You know, with a lot of motocross athletes and other athletes, like they hold the drink bottle, but it's got water in it. Like Ronan Dunne is definitely drinking that Red Bull, so. He got the Red Bull helmet, but one thing I was thinking about where obviously these guys get surprised with the Red Bull helmet and they don't know about it until it's like they've been handed it. But what happens if you don't want the helmet? What happens if you're in talks with another company, whether it be someone like how Cliff Bar, like how Greg was sponsored by Cliff Bar, or just another brand, even Monster, something like that, and then these guys pull out a Red Bull helmet and give it to you, and then they get the exposure off your name doing it, but you don't actually want it. Now, obviously, in this most action sports, most athletes, I guess, will always go for Red Bull helmet. Like it's seen as like the top pinnacle of athletes. Like you see someone in a Red Bull hat or Red Bull helmet, and you go, hey, you're really good at whatever it is you do. Like it's not an easy feat to get that lid, but I just thought it was interesting, and I'd love to talk to Ronan or even another Red Bull athlete. I actually messaged my friend Corey Tunison, who's on Red Bull, and just to ask them what the process is to actually get the helmet, whether they're in talks with their manager, whether they've messaged them before about a possible thing, because it's like, do you get the helmet and then go, okay, this is the deal? And if you go, I don't like that deal, I don't want to ride for Red Bull if that's what I'm getting, like it's kind of weird to then take the helmet back. So just a bit interested to see what the process. I don't know if anyone knows about what the process is with a Red Bull helmet and how it works with contracts. If like some has been discussed prior, or whether it's just it'd be cool to get on and then we give you a helmet and then we work out the deal afterwards. So I just think it'd be funny getting offered a Red Bull helmet in a very public event like Red Bull Hardline, and you just go, I don't want it. Like I don't like the drink. I don't think it's good for or healthy. I don't know. Like you could say anything and then give it back. Would be it wouldn't be a good look on Red Bull, but also, it's like is it a set price? You're getting 50 grand or 60 grand or whatever it may be. Plus obviously all the benefits of being on Red Bull, like the training facilities, the coaches, the rehab, all of these stuff that comes along with Red Bull, I guess is such a big factor on why being on the team is so helpful, because they keep you here. It's not so much a money value, I guess. I guess it's the exposure, the facilities, the connections, the community of people on that brand/team that is kind of bigger than the dollar value you'd probably get paid to be on that brand. So it's going to be interesting to see. Also, just a side note, it was funny because I remember Ronan Dunne, I think he showed me like a mood board of all the things he wanted, and on it was like, I think it was a car, it was a Red Bull helmet, I think he wanted to be on Syndicate, and there was a few other things. And it's just funny how he's slowly making this all come to life. So if ever you question manifestation and putting it out there and really putting the work in to make it happen, I think Ronan Dunne's a perfect example that you can make it happen, and he is. So hats off to Ronan. I might throw a little interview I did with him back in Mont Saint Anne in 2022, either in the description or put it as a video that's about to pop up now, because the video is ending and you guys can see that and see how humble he was and is, and the kind of, how far he's progressed over the last few years and how he's become this different rider, which is at the pointy end of World Cup racing. So hats off to Ronan Dunne, and congratulations on a Red Bull Hardline win number 2. The champ is here. Bye, guys.